Hello, it's Miriam from Blind Forest Tarot here at Blind Forest Books in Sackville, New Brunswick. And today I'm doing a video on Venus, the planet of love, of beauty, of creativity, and like abundance, transiting through Aquarius, the sign of the humanitarian, the visionary, the community, the new age. Whoa! So that transit takes place January 2nd to 27th. And let's see what the Lantern Oracle, Black Moon Astrology cards, and Believe in Your Own Magic, as well as the Mystical Manga Tarot have to say about this transit's energy. So the cut cards, the initial energy, start with number 2, radical curiosity, seeing as if for the first time, every time. So Aquarius is very fun, playful energy. It's not particularly romantic, even though this is a Venus transit. And so clearly, this is a time to get in touch with your inner child, to ask them what idea it's time to be bringing forward from the heart. Amazing. So next we have number 22. Whoa, so many twos. Building time. But 22, Capricorn, I use. This transit is taking place during Capricorn season. So all ideas that come through, all energies that come through a lens of practicality and perseverance. So our next card is number 32, escapist. Come home to yourself. Exactly. Where it is Capricorn season, it's also deep, dark winter. So this is a time for getting playful, for coming up with new stories for yourself and your own potential. Amazing. And so our final cut card is the 8 of Pentacles. Yeah, this is actually a time to think about what you want to be working on, because where Venus does involve creativity and abundance, you're having a ton of important downloads about your contribution to your community under this influence. Hooray! So the shadow cards, the energy bringing you to Venus in Aquarius. And we start with number 4, strength of vulnerability. I love that. So speaking of this community energy, this is a time to be sharing yourself, almost sharing the ways you've struggled, the ways you've experienced winter type energy in your life, realizing that that's a way to give back because it inspires others to realize they're not alone in their own experiences. Amazing. And so the next shadow card, is 52, void of course, moon, missing. So there's a huge emphasis on feeling like you're not where you need to be, like you're kind of just like floating. And a lot of what's coming up is like time that feels wasted, times you felt like you've missed out on things. But number 21, Clover, release your guilt. It's time to let go of that past stuff. It's time to let go of the idea that you're not where you need to be and realize that, yes, you are floating in between potentials, but this is actually very fertile. And there is a very sort of like lucky energy tinging this, but I love the two people together, putting their heads together, sharing those experiences, and realizing that, like we're all in the same boat. Amazing. And the final shadow card is the 5 of Pentacles reversed. So doing some really important work to build yourself up, to lift yourself out of feeling like at your lowest low, like all is lost. No, it's not. And you're coming up with some very important ideas for how you can bring things back together on the other side of kind of like forgiving yourself for ways that maybe you would define it as having messed up. But that's behind you and you're healing. Yay! And so the main reading, we start with exactly number 33, sharing. Look at all this community energy. So the way that love is flowing under this transit is in like groups of people coming together, uplifting each other, learning from each other. Number 33 is the master number of the teacher. There is giving and receiving in giving. Beautiful. Woo! So our next card is number 45, part of fortune, increase. So 45 is a 9 numerologically, even more emphasis on healing. The part of fortune is the point in your birth chart that's part of the picture of the way that fortune literally finds you. So the universe is like ready to give back to you under this transit, very specifically in the form of making the connections that are going to help further your vision. Because the people you're connecting with will be able to actually benefit from it. Yay! And so our final main oracle card is number 39, Raindrops. Take a chance on them. And yay, more people coming together. So realize that, like, some people see rainy days as being, like, really awful. But realize that the ways that, like, energy has been pouring through is helping to release things that you couldn't release yourself. So there are some very cool forces at work helping the connections that need to be made, and you are protected. Yay! And so what's going to be the main theme, the main energy of this Venus and Aquarius transit? Wow, and it's the Six of Wands. And this card usually, they're sort of indicated by the wands poking up. But this is a card of community. And more specifically of victory, recognition, and success. It's Jupiter in Leo energy. So this transit really will find you expanding into the ways that are really going to allow you to shine. Amazing! So what will be the main challenge of this Venus in Aquarius transit? And it is the High Priestess. Yeah, again, that energy of it, that it really is still winter. It's not really time to, like, bring much forward. It's not time to be, like, launching stuff. It is time for silence and stillness and going within to further unpack that past stuff so that it can be, like, filed away for good. And you're challenged also to trust your intuition, especially, like, as humans at this time of the year. Our intuition is like, stay in your warm bed. But society is like, no, you have to get up and, like, go to work. And so there is balance to be found through starting to listen to your energy levels and realizing that it's very natural not to have any at this point in the year. And so what will be expanding under this transit at the heart level? Oh, and we have the Queen of Swords and the Queen of Wands. Interesting. The two queens of the masculine element. So this is a time, again, of nurturing the balance between pulling back, being receptive, leaning into your creativity, and outright, like, taking action, doing stuff. It's not time for that much outward, like, forward motion. This is a time for planning towards that and literally regaining your balance and charging your personal batteries. Cosmic permission to do so. So what's our best advice for this this Venus in Aquarius transit? And it's the Hermit. I love it. So again, full permission to keep pulling back, but with the specific focus on keeping your inner fire stoked, stoking whatever has that flame ignited, and realizing that when, like, the sun is more prevalent in the sky, that is going to bolster what you're ready to, like, teach and share and contribute to others in ways that helps them heal and, like, organize themselves around all the right things. Yay! And so, our higher self cards, our message of hope moving forward through this Venus in Aquarius transit. And we start with number 39, perspective. A calm and clear mind is free to see differently. Exactly. That is what this transit is challenging you to attain. It's challenging you to hang in there. Realize that things are not supposed to be happening yet. But you're being shown everything you need to see to find that guiding light. I love the lighthouse in the background. Actually, when I was shuffling, I don't know where it is, but there was a lighthouse card that flew out. I'm going to be adding that on Instagram. Follow me over there. And so, our next higher self card, our next message of hope moving forward, is number 2, moon, soul. So actually, that's such another clear representation of that High Priestess energy. The High Priestess card rules the moon. It's also number 2. But yeah, this is a time for sleepiness. for creating space for intuitive downloads to be received. And our next higher self card is number 29, Feast, Slow Down, and Celebrate Yourself. 29 is an 11, which is also technically a 2. So this entire transit is about regaining your sense of balance, indulging yourself as much as you can, because you're boosting yourself up for something really cool that you are preparing to be ready to take action on. But no rush. It is all coming together. And yeah, it's going to be awesome. The King of Cups, you're doing so much important spiritual development. This transit is going to really help even further firm your emotional foundation, allowing you to hold even greater space for others through whatever this inspiration you have to share your gifts with others in ways that helps them. How beautiful. And yeah, this is a time of just like going deep with yourself and leaning into your passion as much as possible. Beautiful. So this is going to be such a cool time for connecting with your community and realizing what that's going to mean for you into the future. That's it for this time. Hooray! This Friday, January 6th at 9 p.m. Atlantic, 8 p.m. Eastern, 5 p.m. Pacific, I'm having a moon group for the full moon in Cancer. That'll be taking place on Zoom. You can send me a message if you're interested in attending. It's going to be $45. It's going to include readings for each individual attendee, as well as a manifestation workshop to help craft and send out your intentions for 2023 into the universe. This is going to be amazing. Let me know if you'd love to attend. Otherwise, follow me on Facebook and Instagram. Like, share, subscribe, comment if the reading resonated. And that's it for this time. I love you so much. Until next time, keep your hearts open, keep your eyes on the skies, and I'll talk to you soon.